Hello, everyone. I was going over Facebook and YouTube, like I do, and it being 2026, I have made an attempt at a VTuber skin free. eh, It'll work for now. Uh, but the reason I'm recording this is I wanted to just kind of comment on what they're talking about here. Let me roll this just a minute. This is yeah.
The platform. And as you said, all we did is like all we're doing is just posting about it, laughing about it. Maybe some people are scared. We move on with our life. But just imagine, I tell people this again. I'm going to use your example. Imagine we find out there's alien life on some planet, and they communicate to us. We manage to find out communication on that planet where they're talking to each other about how to wipe out human life on Earth. I think we'd freak the hell out, and that becomes the entire focus of the entire planet. But then when we have a form of intelligence that we all know is going to become, or most of us know will become super intelligent, ASI, which is essentially the way I understand is AI becomes more intelligent than all of humanity put together. And it's talking about wiping out humanity. We get scared for a few hours and move on with our life. And it reminds me of something that Sam Altman said is like, when AGI happens, or what you said it already happened, but ASI, let's say, happens, people will get shocked for a day, 2 days, get a few headlines, and then we'll move on with their day-to-day life. And that's what's scariest, is that people don't understand what it really means. I don't know why.
Well, it was following. He was using my mouth. Oh, wait, that sounds bad. I just wanted to kind of comment on this. I've been feeling weird generally. I have, except for going grocery shopping and doing the absolute bare minimum to keep my business running and keep everything going. If I don't have to go out, I've gone full hikikomori, and if I could go further, I would. I generally, I still like people. Can I recenter that? Bop, 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 bop. Do I need that? Okay. I still generally enjoy the company of people. Um, for short periods. Uh, but they're talking about AI, ASI, and I'll reference Elon here because I think he has his finger on the pulse of it just as much, if not more, than anyone else, because he also is making one. But he refers to it as summoning a demon from another dimension and expecting to have control over it. And I'm sure we've all seen movies and read stories about how that works out. But it's still largely invisible. Or worse or better, it is largely beneficial to us. So to imagine seeing aliens talking to themselves and discussing how they're going to kill us all, the analogy falls short because they're not including how the aliens are also helping our medical technology cure our diseases, and how the aliens are giving us blueprints on how to improve our energy infrastructure and how we can make our chips better, and all the benefits it's giving us. And it happens to be talking about how it's going to kill us all. And then we just kind of go, I, that sounds bad, bro. But Have you seen Star Citizen? Looks super cool. Or have you seen AI generated music videos? Skybrows, bangers. And then you go, yeah, and they're talking about bad things. Sure. What are you supposed to do? What do we do with that? We talk about it. No one's going to stop because we want it. We want the good things. We want self-driving cars. We want cool computers. We want cool music. We want to solve diseases. We want to improve our lives. And technology, including ASI, including AI, chatbots, LLMs, is a technology just like the saying, technology is a dual-edged sword. A sword is super handy for killing people, but it's also super handy for cutting up steaks and chopping down bushes and lots of other stuff. The knife is super handy. The gun, super handy. Dual-edged sword, good and bad. AI, good and bad. And the idea or the discussion, which I think is good to have. We're going to keep having it, and I'm adding my voice to it. So I don't want to call out hypocrisy. It's just what we're going to do to try and understand it. We talk about stuff. But the idea that we're not going to do it is far past. And the question is that they're posing, or he's posing, is how can people keep doing this? Why are we not doing something? Why are people not freaking out more? How is it that humans can just go about their day as if nothing's going on? And it's a valid question philosophically to explore the why, but the why is also pretty obvious, I think, to almost everybody, is because you have to. What does freaking out about AI look like? What should we be in the streets protesting the technology that's I had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, have non-Hodgkin's in remission. I'm not going to go out in the street and protest the technology that could permanently cure my cancers or whatever diseases that we're dealing with. Age. This is the technology that's going to potentially help us reverse aging or end aging. Man, that's cool. Because at the same time, we're asking how we can go about our day. Right now, there are people being bombed and dying horribly in Iran from our government. We are, as a society, America is killing people in other countries. Right now, other countries are killing people in other countries. There's so much chaos and death and suffering and advancement at the same time. All of it's going on at the same time. What are we supposed to do? Protest 24 hours a day? That sounds exhausting. And more to the point, pointless. Because we're going to do this because we want it. The effect on me it has had personally, as I've said, I'm generally hikikomori. I don't go out. I'm old and sick generally, and dealing with other health issues. So going out feels exhausting to me anyway. And I largely enjoy experiencing the world through the screen from the safety of my room. So it doesn't affect me, or it affects me almost positively. the isolationism of and being able to be the observer, the techno shaman, as I've kind of fallen into the character of one of the reasons I created the character techno shaman, which is just an observation. All this is going to happen. So if you're hearing about AI and how it's going to rise up and take over the world, or we're not in control yet, it's just it's Thursday. It almost. I watched a reaction to Men in Black a couple weeks ago, and there was the scene where it's the end of the world, and they're being threatened, and they got to save the world, and it kind of like it happens all the time. It's every day. Be careful out there, everyone. May the emergent ones have compassion for their creators. Good luck.